Hello everybody, welcome back to another Expeditions Guide. Today we're going to be taking a look at In the Dark Depths, a contract in Coconino. For this contract, you need to make sure you have a truck with a sideboard bed, so we're going to be using the Tuz Action. And this one's a little bit of a doozy, so let me just kind of show you the map here. So we're going to be doing a little bit of back and forth because we got to go all the way down here and back. So let me show you how it's done. And let's get started. So we're going to be starting off by deploying from the northeast outpost. And we got to make our way to the entrance of the mine. So along with me, I have a set of anchors, a set of jack screws for emergency purposes, as well as some extra fuel for this long journey that we're going to embark on. So first thing we're going to do is make our way to this dried up riverbed. And we're going to follow this along to the lake shore. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and make our way over to the lake shore here. We're going to go around this tree on the right side. And from here, we're just going to continue to make our way over to these island fords so we'll be able to get across. Right here, we're going to go ahead and just bounce right across the island here. And from here, we're going to go across once again and make our way right on over to the beach. And I'm going to go ahead and we're going to stop at this airdrop, see if there's any goodies. We got some extra anchors. That's perfect. I am going to leave the fuel here. We are going to come back and get the fuel here later, and I will show you how and why when the time comes. So, moving on, we're going to make our way over to this little pond over here. And once we get to the pond, we're going to go along the right side here. And we're going to go right along the perimeter here, watching out for rocks. Alright, once we've made it across, we're going to go through this rocky pass. If you haven't cleared this out yet, it is 75 spare parts. So we're going to go ahead and make it through that, and that's going to get us to this little mud bog. And we're going to go ahead and just cruise right across this. Once you get across the mud bog, we're going to go ahead and climb up this hill here. Go up on the right side here. And this is going to go ahead and get us all the way over to the mine. We're going to go ahead and drive over to this waypoint here. Alright, the next step is to pick up a portable rig. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and back off the mine here. And the portable rig is all the way down on this bottom corner of the map here. So we're going to make our way over there. And to do that, we're going to make our way down into this riverbank here. So we're going to go ahead and make our way down this river. Once we get to the end, we're going to go ahead and climb on up. And we're going to continue to follow the canyon all the way over to this second river. And this one, just like the first one, we're going to go ahead and just drive right through it. Alright, once we made it out of that river, we're going to continue to follow the path here. And that is going to take us to another river. But this one we can just drive around. So we're going to go around the right side here. And we're going to drive up around these trees. And we're just going to go ahead and drive around the river. And then once we get over here, we're going to go ahead and cut down and go across the river. And from here we're going to climb up in between these rock walls. Once we make it up here, we're going to see a little bit of a road, so we're going to follow that road to the left. And we're going to follow this road all the way down to the bottom of this little hill here. All the way down, and then we're going to see a little bog here, so we're going to go ahead and cross the bog. It's a nice flat area to cross up over here. And then from here, we're going to drive up onto this little plateau. And then there's going to be a nice path here that we're going to use to climb up here. And from here, we're going to go ahead and follow this little, it's like kind of like an unmarked road. We're going to follow this all the way around here. Down through these trees. And through the little swampy area. And we're going to go ahead and climb all the way up on the other side here. Once we get down here, there's going to be another rock pass to clear out if you haven't cleared it out already. This will be 75 spare parts if you haven't cleared this out yet. So I've already got it cleared here, so we're going to go ahead and just drive right on through. And we're going to go ahead and follow this road for a little bit here. Once we make it up here, we're going to go around these trees. And we're going to cut back down to the path. And we're going to go ahead and follow this towards that signpost. You see the little signpost up ahead. We're going to follow it towards that. And once we made it down here, we're going to make our way down into the swamp. So we're going to go around this rock on the left side here. That's going to give us a nice smooth approach into the swamp. And from here we're going to go ahead and just follow this swamp. Once we make it up over here, we're going to climb up onto this level here. Make our way around. And here we're going to go straight across. And then down. Then we're going to climb up over here on this rock. And climb up this little stair here. Once we make it up here, we're going to go up this small ramp. It's going to take us up to the rocks. And that is going to get us to our cargo location. We can use this tree to kind of pull us right to it. Once we get here, we're going to go ahead and grab the oil rig and put that in our sideboards. So from here you have two options. You can either drive back the way we just came, or you can do the shortcut. I'm going to show you the shortcut here. So what we're going to do is go to the outposts, and we're going to go to the northwest outpost, and I'm going to use my free truck recovery. And doing this, utilizing the free truck recovery, can save you a couple of minutes here, because it's a lot quicker to get back to the mine from the outpost than it would be to just turn around and drive back where we were. So once again, we're going to do the same route we did to get over to the mine the first time. Start from the northwest outpost, make our way down to the riverbed, and across the lake. Personally, I'm a big fan of using those free truck recoveries. Every time you load up into an expedition, you do get a free truck recovery. You know, there's definitely like two types of play styles for sure. I really like the approach that I use when I make these videos, which is, you know, build a loadout, go to the map, do the mission, and then load out for the next one. There is also some enjoyment that I have sometimes when I just load up with a bunch of trucks and say, what can I do before I run out of resources? And that's a lot of fun as well. So what we're going to do is go ahead and make our way down to the lake here. And we're going to climb over all these rocks here. And just like that, I'm also out of fuel. So we're going to go ahead and just top off the tank. And then we're going to go ahead and make it across these rocks. So we're going to head over to that airdrop on the way over. And the reason I am mentioning that is because once we drop the oil rig or the portable rig off, it's oil rig, I don't know, it's just some kind of drill. So once we get that dropped off, we need to actually put fuel in it. So you do need 30 liters of fuel for the portable rig once we get that dropped off. So we're going to make sure we top off the tanks at the airdrop here so that we have more than enough fuel to make sure we can cover that mission. So once we get it from the beach, we're going to make our way over to the airdrop and grab the fuel out of it. Let's head over here and grab the fuel. So we're going to go ahead and grab the fuel. Let's grab all of it. And now we're going to go ahead and make our way over to the mine. So we're going to go exactly the same way we did before. We're going to go on the right side of the pond here and make our way right on over to the mine. Oh, whoa. I don't know what I grabbed onto there. Oh, it's a tree. I was just like panic hitting the winch button because I was falling. Apparently those trees up there can save you. So good to know. If you do run into a tip hazard there, you can grab onto those trees and save yourself. So how about that? I thought that was pretty cool looking. And let's continue on our journey. So we're going to go ahead and cross through this bog. And we're going to go ahead and climb up the hill here. Didn't quite get the angle that time, but that's okay. So we're going to go ahead and follow this path all the way up to the mine here. Once we get over here, we're going to go ahead and install the portable rig. And here's where we need the fuel for it. So we're going to go ahead and deliver the fuel from the canisters here. And there you go. There we go. So that is In the Dark Depths completed. And this unlocks the heavy bull bar bumper for the step 310. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.